talk about inspiration. This is inspiration. There's times where I just come out, throw the anchor, and just zone. You know, that Janis Joplin there I bought in San Francisco. And do you know who the artist is? Wavy Gravy. Is that a pisser? Where's my coffee? It's behind you. Would you mind passing it? When I first started doing this, I used to, like, I would start naturally with a, white piece of paper, and I would just do like a little piece here, and I would do maybe an outline in black, and then I would put down my black, and I would open up my drawer, and I would take a color, and I would do that. So it would slowly evolve into color. But then I don't remember which picture it was, but one of them I decided, I was like, let me just put black, like what I'm doing here, just starting with the outlines, and then add the color later. And I find that it comes out more like symmetrical when I do it that way. If I do a little piece at a time, it comes into a mishmash, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Before, when I start, I have an idea. It never turns out the way I initially think it. But like, for instance, when I had a little bit of a block going on at times, but I used to, when I was like around this point, where I was like not halfway done, I'm only probably about a 10th done right now with this, but because I put about 10 hours in. This is like 10 hours. This is ridiculous. That's why I tell you the truth too, I don't like this. I don't like this picture. Bridget, my daughter, likes it, so that's why I keep going. Otherwise, she would sit at that computer chair doing her homework when she was in high school, and this was a beautiful bonding thing. The two of us would be up here. I'd be up here drawing, whatever, and then she would hear this. After like hours of work, and I just say, forget it, I tear it into little tiny pieces, and I put it in my clam bucket. This is a bait. She said, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't like it, I'm starting over. She's like, maybe you should save them and do something with the pieces. I'm like, no, I want nothing to do with it, I'll start over again. Here, I'm at this point, I haven't even fallen in love with this picture yet, because that's what does happen. You get to a point where it becomes you a bitch. I go out and I'm driving around, and all I can think about is the picture that I'm working on. And this picture's not there. But hopefully it's gonna get there, where I'm gonna be thinking about nothing but this picture. I'll be sitting here when I'm laying down the color anyway. You see how nice and bold that line is? I guess I got a color wheel in my head. But Bridget, remember when you were a little kid, when we used to draw together, and something I always used to tell you? And this is before I started really doing this. I would say to you, do you remember what I used to say to you? What did I used to say to you about coloring? About the best thing about coloring?
Is that no matter what you're coloring, it can be any color.
Yeah, make it any color you want. Like, you'd be drawing, we'd be coloring a cowboy and we make his face blue. Who cares, Or, his boots pink. Or, it didn't matter. Actually, I got this table. My mother bought this table for me for my 16th birthday. I think it's got a date on it, actually. This is why I can't hear today. I would put on these giant headphones with a dead show, and I would crank it, and I would just draw. I mean, there's a lot of nicks and stuff, but yeah, this was the table. And then plus, when my ass starts falling asleep, I know it's time to get up. I don't have to sit here. I mean, I could sit up here for hours. I don't, but I could. I sometimes do. I'll come up here, I mean, like any artist knows, or not just pencil artist, any musician or any writer, you get into that zone. I mean, and I'm like this. This is kind of like how I am. I could be down here for, I don't know how long, but it's just like total, it's my zen, you know what I mean? I'm in it. I just get into that zone, and then, honest to God, I got a clock here, because I'm like, wow, what time is it? Time to go downstairs and get another cup of coffee. And it is all about color. Look at this, black and white. Who wants to look at that?